We all know how hard it is to keep your profits high and consistent when running meta ads to your e-commerce store. If your ads aren't consistent, if they're not performing how they used to, or you just don't think they're performing how they should, I'm going to show you today how your Facebook page feedback score can boost your e-commerce revenue by 50x. So what is the Facebook page feedback score and why is it the most vital metric in your business manager? Before we do that, I think it's fitting to show you some results from our clients and some case studies so you understand what the feedback score can actually do. So this is Rohan. We started working with him about 2 years ago. When he started working with us, he was having consistent ad bans, profile bans, and he could only reach $6,400 per month. After he worked with us, we boosted his revenue by over 50x to $290,000 per month. While we were doing this, usually when you increase revenue, you get diminishing returns, but we actually from 2x to 3x his ROAS, and that resulted in over $2 million of revenue this year. So this is a case study from him. So when we were working with him, he had a low inconsistent score, which was resulting in low inconsistent orders and revenue. After he worked with us, we got his score to be consistent, and that boosted his revenue to over $298,000 per month. If you see here, when he had an inconsistent score, Meta was limiting his ads, wasn't showing his ads to as good a traffic as they should have. His CPMs were high, and of course, once we started working with him, his ads were seeing his exact target audience, and his CPMs were so much lower. So here's some other results that we've worked with. We worked with Alex Fedotov. If you've been in the e-commerce space for some time, you would know exactly who he is. So we started working with him and his score was 2.0 and we boosted it to 4.1. And he was actually so thrilled with our service. We started working with all his ESS members. So he runs an agency where he helps e-commerce owners at very high revenue, $1 million plus. So we started working with all his clients just because he was so happy. We also worked with Neil Thakar. He owns Evol Air, which is a supplement company. His score was collecting feedback on his page, so he had no score. We populated a score of 3.6, and it actually doubled his ad spend from $1 million to $2 million per year, and the revenue was much more than that. And lastly, we were working with Bailey. She owns Hugo Homes, which is a furniture store. Her score was low, 1.8, below the threshold, and we boosted it to 3.2. So we actually saved her page from definite restrictions. So Facebook, obviously, like we were talking about before, won't see as good of people. Will also raise the CPM, so ads are costing more and not seeing good people. And then her business is now more profitable than ever. It's all good and well to show photos and text on the screen, but I think it's good to hear from them directly.
Hi everyone. So today I would like to let you know about a service called Scoreify that I've been using for the past 1 year for my Facebook ads. So basically they help you improve your Facebook feedback score that overall leads to better CPMs, cheaper results, and have a good standing with Facebook. So if you are into e-commerce, any service business or drop shipping, I would highly suggest you to check out Scoreify once. Regardless of what your feedback score right now is, they will help you improve it and to a point where you will have better CPMs than what you are getting now. So if you are into Facebook ads, I would highly suggest you to check out Scoreify.
Hey, my name is Alex Fedotov. We run a portfolio of e-commerce brands, and I wanted to give shout out to Josh and Scoreify team for improving our feedback scores. We've had issues with feedback scores. You know, things happen in business. Sometimes packages get delayed. Sometimes you get defective products. So even if you're running like a clean business, you know, sometimes shit happens. And Josh and his team were able to take our feedback score from very, very bad to 4 right now. And you know, obviously since then we also improved the quality of the product, but their impact was tremendous in terms of improving our CPMs, improving our costs, because, you know, with bad feedback score also come very bad costs, bad conversion rates. Like Facebook gives you like bad quality traffic, and so they have been able to fix that for us. So shout out for them. They're amazing vendor, great partner to work with, very reliable. Their process is very streamlined, and I highly recommend, if you guys considering improving your feedback score, these guys are top notch. They're you know, they're trustworthy, right? Which is very important in our industry. So thank you, Josh. Thank you, Scoreify team. And yeah, great collaboration.
What's up, guys? My name is Neil. I'm the founder and CEO of a company called Evolvair. We are a CPG company, and we are about a $2 million company. So we run, roughly about $1 million, a little bit less than that, per year in Facebook ads. And so with this sizable level of spend, we really need our performance to be dialed in all aspects. And we also need sustainability, meaning that we cannot afford to have our ad accounts go down, or it really truly damages our business, which is not a good thing. And so when I found the team over at Scorify, they provide feedback to our Facebook pages in order to, one, keep them alive and running, and then two, the feedback gets sent to our ads so that we are able to have lower CPMs. The exponential effect that getting feedback sent to pages has had on our ads has been incredible. It's allowed us to scale basically to almost double our spend, which of course means more than double in revenue. And this, of course, is good because that's the goal of business, is to grow. And so I highly recommend Scorify. The communication is incredible. The service is obviously a very good service, and it's really done wonders for us. And if you're someone that's really trying to scale your ads, you need to use feedback, and Scorify is the best provider of this. Thanks so much.
Hey everyone, I am the founder of Hugo Home, and we have been using Scorify for the last year and a half. We onboarded them when we realized our Facebook score was super low. Honestly, we had no idea even what a Facebook score was, and Scorify really helped us not have to worry about our Facebook score. We sell furniture and realized that our Facebook review request was sending out to people way too early, and it really hurts our CPM. And so Scorify was able to consistently every week help us keep that Facebook score level. And it also helps us with our ads because our CPM has always been great, and it's definitely improved over time. And honestly, it just helps us sleep at night because we don't have to worry about our ads. So thank you so much, and they have amazing customer support.
So I thought I'd added this in there because it was quite funny when I asked this question. I asked one of our clients to film a video testimonial for us, and he said he didn't want to do it because he didn't want anyone else knowing about our service, because he was getting more than double the profit on his ads than what his competitors are. So he was getting $6 to $8 CPAs, and his competitors couldn't get less for $15 when he was speaking to them. And he called our service part of the secret sauce. So not only have we worked with those clients, we work with smaller clients as well. And you can see here, we've got plenty of Trustpilot reviews. Jay owns a quitting smoking company. We worked with her, and her profits are much higher as well. We've got pages and pages of this. I could go through all of these, but the video would be an hour long. We worked with Ryan Levin as well. He owns a golf brand. Gustavo here, he owns social media sort of agency. We worked with him. And as you can see, we've got piles and piles of 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So your Facebook feedback score directly impacts how much money you can make on your ads. This is a direct screenshot from Meta's website where they explain the feedback score. You can look this up yourself if you just search Facebook feedback score and go to the Meta Business Help Center. So they say here, if you receive a significant amount of negative feedback, we will consider your ads from this as a lower quality, and they will reach fewer people. So what does this mean? As we talked about before, ads will see lower quality traffic. So there's only a certain amount of people that love buying on Facebook. I always use this example. I never buy things on Facebook, and I have a person like my mum that she buys 4 or 5 things a week. So when your score's low, you're seeing people like me, and when your score's high, you're seeing people like my mum. And with this as well, they'll increase your CPMs as well. So they still want to take money off of you, but your ads will be seeing less people. On one hand, you're seeing bad quality traffic for more money. On the other hand, when you have a high score, you're seeing high quality traffic with lower costs, which, as you can imagine, is a cheat code to running ads. So when you're applying feedback, there's do's and don'ts. We only use profiles from your target location. So if you're targeting US, we're using US accounts. If you're targeting UK accounts, obviously. Other services, we use Indian, Pakistan profiles. Now, these are very, very cheap to buy, but this is a sure way to get circumventing policy bans. We only use one profile once, so we'll add a feedback and never use it again for your page or anyone else's page. On the other hand, other services will use profile once for your page week after week. They'll use it for all their other clients week week after week. One profile can be used, 100, 200, 300, unlimited times. And obviously we use manual feedback. We actually have people going in, giving positive feedback on your ads. And so other places use bots and sort of AI systems to do it, which again will result in circumventing bans, no doubt. So a big don't get locked into monthly contracts. We do weekly subscriptions. The feedback score updates every week. So these monthly contracts, what they'll do, they'll lock you in for a month, and your feedback score is always going up and down. So one week it might go down, next week it might go down, but one week it might go up. Now this has nothing to do with the feedback, but they'll claim it was them, and obviously your guarantee is gone. We guarantee results every week, and it's cancel anytime. And obviously a no-brainer is do not play wire transfers or crypto payments. We use trusted payment processors like Stripe and PayPal, which you'll see later. So why am I doing this? I'm an e-commerce owner just like you. So as you can see here, in 2019, I went and found this the other day because I remember I sent it to my mum. It was my first Shopify sale. I was so happy, over the moon. I remember I was working at a golf course at my job, and I thought, this is it. I don't have to ever work again making $28 here. I've dealt with restrictions and bans just like you, low feedback scores, and this is when I found the solution and the power of feedback score, which boosted my score, which resulted in me that year, this a few years later, doing over $1 million with my golf brand, True Swing Golf. And this is a monthly, my biggest month ever. And it's given me the opportunity to travel to Dubai, go to networking events, talk to other e-commerce founders, and really have a good life. So there's so many scammers online. How can I trust you? You're always getting targeted with ads with services that claim to help your business. But when choosing a service, it's very good to be skeptical, and it's very healthy because, as I said, there's lots of scammers out there. When choosing a service, ask yourself the following: does this person really know what they're talking about? Have they been in the trenches, done e-commerce, know how to run Facebook ads? Have they done it? Is this service backed by a face? If there's a website and there's no one behind it, how do you know who you're paying and what you're doing? And how are their clients doing? Like real testimonials, not just from videos of people. Like, have they worked with people in the industry such as Alex Fedotov? And we're so confident in our service. We do weekly subscriptions. I talked about before, cancel anytime, no locking contracts. If we work the first week, we guarantee results. We'll keep working with you for free or give you your money back. And this is guaranteed by Stripe and PayPal. And being an e-commerce owner, you know how hard it is to keep these payment processes active if you're doing the wrong thing, which we obviously are not, because we've been working with them for nearly 3 years now. So the roadmap to working with Scorify. So what we'll do is we'll find your perfect plan to suit your order needs. Just an example, someone doing 5 orders per day is getting much less negative feedback than someone that's doing 500 orders per day. We'll invite you to a private Slack channel where you'll talk with meta experts like myself and my team. We'll run an internal audit of your business manager. So this has got, we can access this through the back end, which you never see. And we'll check if there's any shadow bans in place, your HIVA score, a lot of things that you need in place to run good ads and get a good score. We'll find the bottleneck in your business that's causing the negative feedback. We're not just here to add the feedback and let you go and hopefully it works. We'll be looking at, is it your shipping times? Is it your customer support? And we have a team that will help you with that at all. Then obviously increase score and performance of ads. What's your revenue boost? And like our clients in the past, 50x, profit margins increasing from 15% to 30% to 40%. And then at the end of the week, you'll get weekly proof of all feedback given. So you'll see video proof. You can go in, check timestamps, profiles, and check that we're doing all the things that have been discussed before. So the next steps, you need to book a free discovery call with me. So book your free discovery call, you'll get taken to a quiz. I'll just mention we do not work with everyone. We have clients come to us that their feedback scores, are low or not that good, but they're running bad products. So we need to check whether your website, we need to check that you're running a legitimate business. And you can do that by filling the quiz. And so just book your free discovery call below. And I'm looking forward to speaking with you.